Okay, so for side plank, we're going to bring our left forearm down onto the mat. We're going to make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. And I have my knees bent. If you're in your first trimester or second and you still feel that you can keep your legs straight in a full plank position, one in front of the other, then go ahead and continue that way. I'm going to demonstrate with my knees bent. For the first time, you may want to use your hand to help you get up. So take an inhale and exhale, lift and push, and just see how that went. And hold yourself up. If you can't hold yourself up this way, then you want to make sure that you're using your hand the entire time. Inhale, bring it back down. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Inhale, we're going to reach the arm up. Now without twisting the middle section of your body, just reach your arm back behind you to really stretch out. You're going to feel that in your chest area. Bring it back, bend the arm back, and bring it down. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, reach the arm. Open up with the chest, reach toward the ceiling, and bring it back down. So the one thing while you're doing your prenatal Pilates that is contraindicated is really any twisting or torquing in the midsection, the oblique work that you do in your core, and anything that's kind of twisting or torquing. So let's go ahead and move on to our other side. Same way you did it on the other side. So we're going to just bring the right arm, forearm down onto the mat, making sure that the elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. And you can bring your other hand on your hip. Inhale. So again, do use your hand to help yourself get up the first time if you need to, or at all times if you need to. Exhale, lift. We're going to bring the arm up. And open the chest just slightly. You're not twisting really too much. It's more just the arm that's reaching back. We're not really twisting and torquing the middle section of the body. And then bring your arm back and bring it back down. Inhale and exhale, lift. Reach it up. Just reach that arm back up toward the ceiling again and bring it back down. Great. All right, and when we come up here, we're going to do a little mermaid stretch. Grab on to the left ankle, reach up with the right arm, and just really gentle. Again, we're not doing too much twisting, just bending slightly to the side. And bring that arm back down to the mat. And bring your left arm up and over to reach. And then we can swing our legs around and get the other side. So we're going to grab onto the top ankle, reach the left arm up, and then just bring it over gently. And back down. Arm down onto the mat, and then stretch and reach. Great job. Okay, so we're going to, at this point, stop and grab. Okay, so at this point, you can put it on pause here if you want. I'm going to go ahead and stop and grab a couple of really firm pillows and a blanket. A pillow from my couch or chair, and then a second very firm pillow. And what's going to happen, I'm going to put the blanket over it. I'm going to fold the blanket. And I'm going to put the blanket over it so that there's a little bit of the blanket down at the bottom here for more support. But the top pillow is going to come off and kind of be angled. So you're building a wedge basically for yourself. So this wedge is how we're going to do our core exercises once we're into that later second trimester and first trimester where we're not laying down on our backs anymore. So if you're still in your first trimester and you want to modify these exercises to be on your back and do them in the full style, feel free to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, in fact, if you're in your first trimester, I would start with sitting up here. So we're going to start by leaning back onto our comfortable little wedge here with the arms up in front of you. Take an inhale and roll it back slightly. We're going to bring the arms up. Now, I want you to engage your core. You'll feel it working even though you're resting on the pillows. Inhale. And now exhale, pull yourself up. Good. And then roll it down. So you're not really coming up all the way, just till you're comfortable. And in fact, you can leave your knees open slightly. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. And then roll it down. Inhale, bring the arms back. And exhale, bring it up. So if you are still in your first trimester and you're able to do this without the support of something behind your back, go ahead and continue with that. Let's do 2 more of these. Roll it back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring it up. And 1 more. And roll back. Inhale, stretch. exhale up. Okay, we're going to roll right back down. Adjust your pillows if needed. And we're going to do mini teasers. So we'll lift the right leg straight up. And it's the same thing. We're just going to reach up a little bit with the arms. And then exhale. Let's just try 3 of these. Reaching toward the toe. Roll it down. Inhale. And exhale. Reach it up. Watch the shoulders from creeping up by your ears. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Reach it up. Great. Okay, let's switch legs. Left leg's up. Inhale. Stretch and reach. Exhale. Lifting up. And roll it down. Inhale, back. Exhale, stretch and lift. And roll it down. Inhale. And exhale, stretch and lift. Beautiful little teasers. We can at least do a little bit there, right? Okay, so go ahead and just bring yourself up. You can use your hands to help you. And we're going to do a gentle stretch. So just open up the hips as far as you can comfortably. You have to be very careful when you're pregnant. Everything is very loose. Because of the hormones, so don't overstretch, but we can just lean, bend slightly forward. And inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, bend it forward. Great, and back up to center. My way now. And it's time to get back onto our hands and knees. So we're going to come into our tabletop position. And we're going to do a little work for the glutes. So just get into a nice strong position here. You're really strong in your shoulders. Everything is supported. The crown of your head is reaching forward. And let's put the weight onto the right leg and lift the left leg out behind you. Go ahead and stretch that leg out behind you. So we're going to flex the toe, bring it toward the mat, and then point and lift. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, point and lift. Make sure that you do not sag in your shoulders. If you feel any type of straining going on here, you can try with a bent knee, just lifting up slightly with a bent knee. Sometimes the strain from the ligaments is too much. So drop and lift. And one more time. Drop and lift. And bring that leg in. And let's go to the other side. So all the weight now on your left side, the right leg goes out. Bring it up. And bring it back down. So exhale, lift. And inhale, drop. And exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. And 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Last one. Exhale, lift. And inhale, drop. So we're going to go into some circles. And again, just keep your legs slightly bent. If you need to keep your knee bent, that's totally fine. We're going to circle the leg around 4 times in each direction. 2, 3, 4. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. Same leg. We're going to bring it right back up. The left leg again. And we're going to try to have the knee bent and the heel of your foot is pointed up toward the ceiling. And dropping the knee slightly and then press it into the ceiling. And drop and press. And this is the one that really gets the glutes there. And it actually gets both sides at the same time. You can feel both sides working. And we're going to do 3 more. And inhale, drop, exhale, press. 1 more. Drop and press. Great. All right, take a rest if you need to. We've got just the other 2 exercises on the right leg. So we're bringing that one out. And we're going to circle. You can always pause this and take a rest. Don't feel that you need to push yourself through if you need to take a rest. And we're going to switch directions on the circle. 3, 4. Good. Bring the knee back into the floor. We're going to bring the leg up with the knee bent. The heel of your foot is pointing toward the ceiling. Drop. And lift strong through the shoulders. Don't sag your upper body here. Drop and lift. So the knee isn't dropping all the way to the mat. It's just dropping enough to get those glutes in gear. And it's exhale as you push up, inhale as you bring it down, and 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and open the legs and sit back into your child's pose.